So now to kick off our carnivorous culinary adventure, chef, restaurateur, and cookbook author, please welcome the incredible Marcus Samuelsson.
I'm so excited to be here. It's meat week.
Yes, it is.
When we need to get back to meat week.
Let's do this.
So this good old pork chop is from my book, The Rise, and it's inspired by my dear friend, Patricia Gonzalez. She was 17 years old when we started the book, and now she's a star in cooking.
I mean, I loved this recipe. I was poring over it. And I was actually really excited to ask you, once the meat is cooked, how to let it rest.
Yes.
When to cut it. Because this is meat week, I find the resting and the cutting a real art unto itself.
It is the biggest, I think the number one issue that people make with any type of meat, they cut the meat, they grill the meat, they roast the meat, and then they slice it right away. Meat needs to rest. So when it rests, you put it here on your cutting board. You can cover it a little bit with foil. A chop like this should probably rest for about good 7 or 8 minutes, and it's not gonna get cold, and then you slice it. If you slice it too early, all the juice is gonna fall on the cutting board, so you don't wanna do that. So I have in my pan here, seared pork chop, garlic and thyme. I'm gonna add in some of my favorite spices, turmeric, because it's good and healthy.
It's medicine.
Yes, and then a little bit of cumin, and you're just gonna pour that in. And we're gonna make the sauce with coconut milk. This is inspired from the Dominican Republic, where you have the mashed potatoes in the Dominican Republic is called mangú, but it's done with plantains. Isn't that amazing?
I'm excited to learn plantains because I am intimidated by
They're super delicious. All you have to do, add in that coconut milk. Yes.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do on Drew's border here? This is what I'm gonna do. This is the Drew border. Yes! We did it!
Oh my God!
Yes! So that is plantain mashed. That's gonna go with this pork chop.
Oh my gosh, Marcus, it's the spices are incredible.
And also why I'm so excited today, because a project like The Rise, right? We really focus on African-American chef, black chef. What is black cooking in America today? So we feature 45 black chefs, and really it's all about the authorship of American food. It's really about setting up the right memories and the right aspirations. But 45 black chefs in the book that we talk about their journey to American food.
I'm so excited to add this to my collection. I have Cookbook Club. I'm an avid collector.
And you know what? Look at the sauce. So I'm adding a little bit of tomatoes into that. Yes, there you go. Add in also some bacon and crab, because when you have pork, add more pork. That's the bacon, great. And then we're just gonna mix this sauce up with a little bit of crab to just get that beautiful flavor and texture and umami. And I'm gonna pour this on top, or just around it. So I got my pork chop is ready. I'm just gonna put a little bit of parsley and cilantro.
But what is this dish called?
So this is good old pork chop with mangú. And the mangú is the mashed, beautiful plantanos that we have over here. You know also why I'm super excited today? Today's a big day in my world. You know what? Today we are launching Black Business Matters Matching Fund. It is a huge deal. And I'm partnering with Uber Eats, and together we're driving businesses to these incredible black food entrepreneurs. And we're gonna raise a lot of money for all these businesses that so deserve it. COVID has hit our businesses really, really hard, particularly African-American businesses. So to be able to drive business and money and grants, it's pretty amazing.
Well, I was so inspired by hearing that, and we want to donate $5,000 to the fund to help support Black-owned businesses and restaurants in need. And then I'm going to match that, so it's $10,000.
You are the best. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to show how beautiful Drew cooked her beautiful pork chop.
Oh, thank you.
I sliced it up for you.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
And here's your fork.
Thank you, Marcus.
And now we're going to try to do this awkward thing about eating pretty on television.
Well, by the way, I don't eat pretty at home. Oh my gosh. This has the perfect amount of brightness and acid.
Yes.
It's so beautiful. It's like sunshine, and yet it's very hearty, but it doesn't feel too heavy.
Really good.
And that pork is perfectly cooked.
It's the coconut milk, it's the turmeric,
And this dish and this book is so meaningful and so important. And thank you for bringing with Uber Eats the attention and the spotlight on the program you're doing. We're going to have it on the drewbarrymoreshow.com so that you can go and participate, donate if you'd like, but just most importantly, be made aware of this very, very important endeavor. And then also be sure to pick up a copy of The Rise, Black Cooks and the Soul of American Food. Thank you, Marcus.